Do you know that most business owners don't have that time to scroll through their phone, to DMs, replying to comments, and they don't even have the time to post? That in this video, I want to take you through the journey of social media management. Thank you so much. Welcome to today's video. Are you looking forward to be a social media manager, to start your social media management career in this year 2026? If your answer is yes to any of these questions, please stick around as I take you through the journey of being a social media manager, the skills, what you need to be a social media manager. Okay, so have you subscribed to this channel? If you haven't done that, please do well to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share this video to your friends so that they too can gain knowledge from this video. Okay, so I'm going to be using my part so I don't forget some of the points I've written down. We are all humans, right? So first of all, before I start, who is a social media manager? You need to know who a social media manager is and what they do before you talk about looking forward to be a social media manager and then learning some of those skills that are going to help you. Okay, who is a social media manager? A social media manager is someone who manages and handles a brand's presence online in order to increase sales, in order to grow their social media platform and make them stay relevant in this internet space. They manage platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, so on and so forth. Do you understand? I decided to use layman language so that you're going to understand everything I'm talking about here. Okay, I don't want to use big English to confuse you. Social media management is beyond posting online. Yes, it's beyond that. It's beyond coming online to post pictures, post text and videos. It's beyond that. Social media managers strategize, they plan, they study the audience and know what goes well with the audience. All right, what does a social media manager basically do? They plan what a brand should post online. Yes, they sit down, they strategize, they plan what should be post online, the time, where, in which platform, and when they should post it. Do you understand? A social media manager creates and coordinates content. They create and coordinate such as posts, stories, carousel, text, pictures. Social media manager posts consistently on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. It depends on the platform the brand you're managing is on. Media manager grows a page and turns follower into active customers, or they turn potential customers into your real customer to patronize you. What is the essence of having a social media manager that doesn't drive results? It doesn't make sense. Social media manager tracks what is working and what is not working. Example, if a social media manager is posting carousel on Facebook, the social media manager is ought to analyze and check if that is working. If it's not working, they actually change to another format of content and compare the result. Then they know what is working and what is not working on each of the platforms. The skills you need to be a social media manager. Yes. Number one skill is content creation skill. You need to know how to write caption. You need to know how to write good caption for that matter. You need to know how to create simple graphics using Canva. Canva is enough. If you don't know how to use Canva, please start learning it or using Pixel Lab. Yes, these are just basic design. Social media manager, you also need to know how to edit basic videos. You need to know how to use VN editor. You need to know how to use CapCut. You need to know how to use InShot or any one of these mentioned video editing application. Please, you need to be conversant with it because you'll be doing more of posting and other things. You need to be familiar with it. Number two skill you need is communication skill. Yes, without communication as a social media manager, it will be very difficult for you to communicate to the followers of the brand you're going to manage. Even as I'm talking to you, This is a means of communication. Without me knowing what to communicate to you, how to communicate it to you, it's going to be very, very difficult to be here. So as a social media manager, you need communication skill. Please, if you don't know how to talk, you don't know how to communicate, start learning. It is very, very important. Do you understand? Let's go to the third point. You need to know how to strategize and plan. Do you know that most of these posts you're seeing online by celebrities are not posted on that day that post was dropped? Yes, they are actually planned. They actually plan their calendar to shoot the movie you're seeing, or to shoot the content you're seeing. They edited it, and then they scheduled it, they planned it, and then when it drops, you'll be like, oh, they dropped video today. It's not today that they dropped the video. They have planned the video, they have scheduled it. So you need to know how to plan. Okay, you need to know content calendar planning. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to know what to post, when to post, and why. Any post you're making is supposed to have why. Why am I making this video? I'm making this video to solve the problem of those that want to be social media managers, but they don't know how to go about it. Do you understand? You need to have a why you're posting. Sabino's example, why is he posting? He's posting because he wants to entertain you, and people are watching it. He makes you laugh. Why? Do you understand me? So let's go to okay, I have something else. Understanding different content type. You need to understand the different content type. It's under planning and strategizing. So there are content that are educational content, they are entertaining content, they are promotional content. What am I doing? This content is educational content. I'm educating you. So you need to know the content type you're posting. So number 4, platform knowledge. Very, very important. You don't what works on Facebook might not work here. Example, this aspect ratio for Facebook video. It doesn't work here. Of course, you know, it can work on shorts, but it doesn't work on long video. It doesn't work on normal video. So you need to study each platform that you're going to be using to post. In short, study most of the platform, because you don't know the platform that the brand you're going to manage their page for will give you to manage for them. So you need to study platform. Example, on Instagram, reels, they work, carousel work, and then videos work, stories work. On Facebook, pages and group works. On Instagram, it doesn't work that way. Post work on Facebook, videos work, reels work. You need to know this. In TikTok, most of the TikTok content are short, filmed content. You can now come to TikTok and post long video like Ruth Kadira. She can now come to TikTok and take her video and post there. Those long video of 2 hours, 3 hours. She cannot do that. Because of what? Because that platform doesn't work that way. So you need to study the platform very well. Please, very important. And number 6, trend awareness. Staying updated with trending topics, trending idea, trending hashtag is very, very important. But it's not all trend that you're going to dive into. You're only going to dive into trends that have to do with what you are doing, the niche you are in. As someone that is doing financial content, you cannot come and jump into musical trends. Somehow it doesn't relate to your content. You know how to adapt to trend is very important. Adapt, build that ability to adapt to content that have to do with your niche. Adaptability is very important. So number 7, right? I don't know. Number 7, basic marketing knowledge. You need to have basic marketing knowledge. How to sell without sounding how do I put it? Without sounding salesy. like you need to sell without sounding like you want to sell to your audience. So they don't feel like every time you come to post is buy, buy, buy. Do you understand? Sabinus, for example, he entertains you, but at some point in his video, register to one expert, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. What does that tell you? He's selling, but you don't know that he's selling. Do you understand? You need to know how to make call to action. Any action you want your audience to take, you need to know how to bring it in for your audience to like do it. Okay, you need to be serious with that. Then brand positioning. You need to know. I don't know if I should make a full video on this. You need to know how to position your brand. All right. Let's continue. Bonus cues. You need to know. It's bonus cue you need to have, not compulsory, but they are very, very powerful. It's copywriting skill. You also need pay ad knowledge. Pay ad knowledge. You need to know how pay ad works. Another skill you need to have is community management. You need to know how to manage your followers, reply their comment, reply the DM, and all of that. Please, you need to know how to do that. You need to know customer service skills. So we have come to the end of this video. If this video is helpful to you, please do well to share, do well to subscribe to my channel, and do well to comment what you think. I am going to actually make some videos on creation content creation. I'm also going to make some video on video editing, so you get to know more about this for those of us that want to go into social media management. Okay, thank you so much for joining me.